Hey Taurus, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. I decided to try out some natural lighting today. So hopefully this works a little better. I know my lighting and my sound suck ass right now, and I'm sorry. It's just like, it is what it is. But anyways, that'll change soon. Um, if this video resonates with you, please give me a like, share, and subscribe as I am just starting, and any little bit will help. So Taurus, you have the castle, the vessel, the shadow, the prayer, and Eros. And Taurus, I feel like there's this idea here of, I want to say like questioning your ability to manifest what you actually want. Because it kind of goes with this idea of like the castle is the idea of destination stagnation. And I kind of feel like there's an idea here, Taurus, of what? Like there's always a ceiling. Limitlessness is not real. Like, let's get existential with it for a second. You know what I mean? Like, and so I feel like that's the question of like, of do I build it or do I break it? Is it not inevitably doomed to fail? And if it's inevitably doomed to fail, then should I not even bother trying? Like Taurus. I love y'all. My oldest is a Taurus, and I hope that these videos have been resonating with him in a lot of ways. But like, I just want to say this in a love Taurus, but like abstinence, abstinence. And I get it, and I honor it, and I respect it, but also, like, if that is how you want to live your life, that is literally the only life you will ever live. Because, baby, did nobody ever tell you that life is a journey and it is not the destination? And if all you're concerned with, like, there was this, I don't know, I follow these like motivational speakers and things, and there was one that I heard this morning, probably for a reason. But it's this idea that, like the person who is concerned with the destination pays no mind to the journey along the way. It's the man who loves the journey, who kicks the mile markers out along the way and doesn't even care about what he accomplished. He cares that he is existing in an experience. But if you are of a mentality that like all life is a destination, and your destination is just gonna cap out anyways, you might as well sit on your ass. Somebody smack you. Sorry, not to promote violence. I say that teasingly, but like get out of it. I mean, like, there's something that you really want, that you really want to go for, that you really are like, I feel like you've called it into you, and yet you feel like this whole like hesitation with it all. And I want to say it's just because you're more concerned with the destination than you are with the journey. And like first red flag right there. Like, okay, well, like we really need to we need to adjust your perspective, because it's about the experience, right? I was talking to one of my tourists the other day, and she was like, I have to keep reminding myself that it's about like enjoying the present moment, enjoying what I have right here and right now, and not anticipating like the end, or anticipating what's going to go wrong, or anticipate, because it's just the idea of like if your sole concern is the destination, you're missing the entire fucking point. The devil and the five of cups. Yeah. And I really do kind of feel like the light is like only from the window in my bedroom, so can only but the devil and the five of cups, I mean, this is the idea of control and manipulation. And I feel like there's an idea of like, well, who's going to try and control me with what next? And Oof. I mean, honestly, I mean, that's such an internalized fear. And that's okay. People all have our fears. We all have our fears. It is not a judgment of you. It is just an acknowledgement of the fact that, like, if you allow fear to control and manipulate you, you will miss out on your new opportunities. And these are opportunities that you called to you, Taurus. You asked for this. I hope y'all are doing well. Sorry. um, okay, we had a lot pop out here. We have the Temperance and the Ten of Cups, the Moon, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You know, I oh, and the Nine of Swords. I feel like there is this idea of like, okay, once you can like step out of your head and you can acknowledge the fact that it is the journey that you are experiencing, it is not the destination that you are trying to achieve, and you want to pick people in your life who are about the journey, not about the destination. Because if there are people who are about the destination, the second they get there, they've lost interest in everything else that's going on around you. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's great to be around people who are focused, but like, what are they focused on? Like, what is it that they're doing? And like, what are their intentions behind it? Because if you just look at it and you think, this is just a glass ceiling, or this is just a ceiling that I'm going to get, like, one, it feels arrogant and like fueled by fear. Two, it's totally misguided. And you could be on either side of the story. Taurus, take what resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like you're becoming aware of this, and following following your intuition over your fear to go towards an opportunity. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Swords, sorry. Page of Swords is a contract card, and the King of Pentacles is usually an offer. So Taurus, I think it could be that you guys are being offered the opportunity to, start a new job, or, I mean, you do have the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like maybe it's just that you feel this way about your job or about this opportunity that you have. And you're like, it's just another job. It's just like, yeah, it pays well, but like, am I just like going to be capped out? That's legit, but also limiting, right? Because what other doors will this job open for you? What other opportunities will this offer you? Right? This or better, this and better. Like yes to this and more. Like you start by accepting your new opportunities and trust that you are starting to step towards your new journey, not an ultimate destination, just in like a step in your journey. Yes. Okay. Taurus. Okay, let's see what else we can get for y'all. Anything for my Taurus? Yes, Empress. Okay, Queen. And the King of Swords. I mean, I feel like there's like, I don't know if it's like how this all is playing out around you, but it's just I kind of get the feeling that there's an idea here of like you have the opportunity to do something that's really going to offer you the opportunity to step into like a decision that empowers you in life. But I also simultaneously get the feeling that you're just experiencing a feeling of obstinance right now because you're a little bit afraid, but I trust that you're going to pull yourself out of it because you do, you know what I mean? Because you know better than that, right? Like, so allow the emotions to cycle, feel how you feel, Do the damn thing. Okay, Taurus. So much love. Okay. What can we get for Taurus? Woo, there we go. Seven of Fire. Ooh, I love this one. This one is nonconformity. And I wonder, uh, like I wonder, Taurus, if there is like, if this is maybe like the point of contention, right? Because there's that like that spirit of nonconformity that says like this is gonna put me in a position where like yeah, I might make really good money, but like am I locked into something that ultimately I don't really enjoy? Like it's that like I don't want to conform. You know what I mean? And I think that I want to say this. I mean, I know that I want to say this. I'm about to say this. Say it. That nonconformity can present itself in so many manners. And I feel like people get hung up on like what society says is like nonconformity, like if I do this, then I'm an anarchist. You know what I mean? And you're like, no, that's not true. Like, or like if I invest in this relationship, like does that mean that I'm like I won't be able to experience other people ever again? And it's one of those things where it's like, well, no, I don't really think that that's true either. The problem isn't the idea of like of a traditional way of doing something. The problem is the way that doing a thing is viewed through a traditional lens. Because we are only able to ever perceive the world through the lens that we've been, like taught to see it through, right? And so I feel like, there's like maybe there's an element of you entering into like a more traditional approach to life that is really like kicking up the like I don't want to do this, and I kind of feel like saying you can do it and still do it in a way that nobody else has ever done it because you are an individual. The people in your lives are individuals. Your loved ones, your friends, your family, your lovers. Everybody is their own person. That's why none of our relationships are ever the same, right? Like you can't replicate relationships because I am not you and you are not me, right? And that's been a thing in your readings is like, who am I outside of you? Like who am I outside of them? Who like what do I stand for and how do I stand in my identity and not lose it to another person? And I kind of like I don't know. I always loved the story of like the Greeks, the ancient Greek story that like the gods were jealous of the people, and so they split them in two, and then it's like that idea of like you go around and you're trying to find the person that you're meant for, and I understand how people can find that to be very restrictive and very limiting, and yet I think there's an idea of like you're still whole, and even if you never find that person, you're still going to experience all of those people. So if you find the person that really does connect with you, and you're empowered and you're stronger, and you're still able to connect with the world, but now you're able to do it in a more empowered way, not in a more complete way, because you are complete of your own accord. Um, and I kind of feel like that's just kind of like what you're going through right now. Let's do one more card for Taurus, and we'll call it a read. Sorry, this one's kind of long, huh? The Hunter. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna go ahead whenever you figure this out. You're just gonna go ahead and do whatever it is that you I think are withholding yourself from, or being obstinate about, whether that's a job or a relationship or it's a community of people, like however that plays out for you. But yeah, if this does resonate, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. I am doing personal reads now. If you're interested, please click the link in the description box below. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I hope that I see you again soon. Bye.